Alright, so I'm not sure if it started or not. Oh, there we go. I see myself not talking. So, alright. It's just me in here for right now. Which is cool. Because, you know, I mean, that's just what it is. So, I don't really know. I usually have at least one or two people waiting for me. But I did start a few minutes late, so maybe they're off doing, I'm not sure what. So, I guess I'm talking to the people that are going to be watching this later. Oh, Catherine is here. Hello, Catherine. How are you doing on this wonderful day? Well, I guess it's Sunday for you. It's Saturday night for me. But I had to, strange occurrence, work this morning. Well, all next week I'm working in the morning too, but that's neither here nor there. And I was planning on doing some videos tonight, and I couldn't decide if I wanted to do some unopened boxes of books or unopened Funkos and Smugglers Bounties. So I decided to let the Twitter world decide. And I figured that I just do a live stream and let people figure it out there. I was just speculating that nobody would pick that, and that was the huge winner by one vote. So that's what we're doing. Hey LA, how you doing? Catherine, what are you making for breakfast? This might sound like a strange question. Well, what's an Australian breakfast normally consist of? Is it the same as what we have here in the States? Or is it more along the lines of a like Irish breakfast or an English breakfast? And Galactic Pops is here. What are you having at the buffet? Product placement. No tea and crumpets with your breakfast? Okay, so it's the same as like an American breakfast. Because, well, you know, the Irish breakfast is Father's Day. Oh, you guys have a different Father's Day. So, happy Father's Day to all of the Australians that are going to be watching this or that aren't watching this, that are just Australians in general, I guess. I don't know. So, LA, I'm supposed to call you Lay? See, Catherine, I have no idea when it comes to tea. I know last week or whatever they had a little thing going on Twitter about what tea's better, and I mean, I guess it's because I've never had good tea was the consensus. That's why I don't like tea. You know, it was always Lipton tea around my house for the people that drank tea, which I guess is kind of a sacrilege to even call it tea. So, yeah, I wasn't really planning on doing a live stream. I didn't think anybody would pick live stream. But call me Lapiv. Lay PV. It's awfully long. I think LA is just easier. But, alright. LAPV it is. So, yeah, for those of you that don't know, I have a little bit of the RDS, and a lot of times it's just books. Oh, I got both puppies visiting me. And I'll go through Amazon and I'll be thrifty and I'll search for all of the used books and try and find new or like new books for really cheap prices, which you can find a lot of times new or like new better than poor quality books or whatever. And for a while I just ordered every book there was that I could find, not to mention the new books. So I probably have... Hey Rez, how you doing? Hey Lego Builder, how you doing? I probably have from Amazon about, in boxes, like regular Amazon boxes, probably about another 10 or 15 books, which I'm gonna guess are new ones or ones that came out sometime last year. And then I also have probably another 20 or 30 at least of books that are and like envelopes or that didn't come from Amazon. And I'm being attacked by my dogs right now. They want some love. This one right here, the little one on my lap, that is Delilah. And I don't know if oh you just got her head in that picture right there. That is Nubs. Give me 1 second. Nubs is old. She's 15 years old. And she sometimes needs help sitting down, so... Come here. Come here. Shh. It's okay. Alright, never mind. She didn't want to sit down, but... Yeah, Nubs, the hound dog, she's 15. She's half dead. She's already died twice. But she, she's still okay now, and she eats and walks and smiles sometimes. She has doggy's Alzheimer's, so sometimes she doesn't know where she is, or she'll stare at the wall for, 15, 20 minutes. And I just let her, because I figure, whatever's going on in her head is probably, hopefully, a happy memory. The other day I was walking her, and she was sniffing a fence for quite a while, and another dog came right up to her, and she had no idea, so I had to, introduce her, show her where the dog was. But yeah, she's, the only thing, I gotta sometimes carry her up and down the stairs, but other than that, she's good to go still, so as long as she's rocking, I'll put up with whatever I got to for her. And then this has turned into a dog show. This is Delilah. I told the story on about her on one of the last streams. Her name's actually Delilah. She's named after Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Daisy Duke. But yeah, so anyways, I have a ton of books that I have that are unopened, just kind of piled in the corner until I open them and put them in the bookcase. So I figured that you know, I need to really get on that before this new season starts with books, because I think I have, from now until Christmas, 20 books ordered coming from Amazon for Star Wars, which is another great thing because on September 17th, the Smugglers the Smugglers Guide, or whatever it's called, is being released, and I was really excited for that. And then I realized that, well, that book is $15 or $17. I realized that I ordered the deluxe version and got that last October, and that is one of the books that has been sitting there unopened. So that's where my RDS kicked in, and I was going to cancel it. And I said, well, if I go ahead and just order all the other old deluxe versions, I can have all the old deluxe versions, and then I can have just the regular, buy the old regular ones too, and have both. So yeah, you know, we'll have to figure out that in the next few days, but okay. So we already did the vote, and you people need to tell me what I am opening up. Am I opening a Funko, or am I opening a book? And then there's also a combination Black Series Funko package to open up. So yeah, it's the Smugglers Bounties. I'm not sure what's in what. I can kind of guess. They're all older ones. I'm still waiting for the August one. That will be delivered by Wednesday, so there'll be a new Smugglers Bounty video being posted on Wednesday. Of course, unless it comes sometime sooner, and I have, since I'm working mornings, I can probably do, you know, another live stream if that's what you guys want. I don't know, you know. You know, you guys know I do this for you. I do it for me. That's where it all comes into play. Where my origin, here's a little sizzle for you. People have wanted to know my origin story, and I've been going to tell it the last few. Well, this is my. I've been doing live streams on Mondays at 7. So the first live stream I was going to tell my origin story, and it, you know, I just ran out of time. I was going on an hour and a half or 2 hours, and then last Monday was an hour and a half or 2 hours. So I said that this Monday I'm going to tell my origin story. So I'm not going to tell it today, but you guys know I do this because I enjoy it, and it's a way to, just another way to talk to you guys. Instead of me doing a video and putting it out there, and then you guys having a question for me, and then on Twitter asking me or hitting me up on Facebook or whatever it is. It's just as easy to do it now. But I actually had the conversation with my girlfriend because she said I might be home. I said fine, I'll just move my laptop into the other room and grab a few Black Series boxes I have and throw them on the back of the couch, and that can be my recording studio. Because I can see right now my camera's off a little bit and my backdrop's off, but oh well, this really isn't professional grade. So okay, so we have 1 vote for a book, 1 vote for a Black Series, nothing for Funko or Mystery Box or Smugglers Bounty. So yeah. Okay. We are going to do this. Okay. So, I really hate the fact that we are on a delay because I'm not going to be able to tell how good it is until after it's gone. So, alright, well, this is actually funny because when I posted that I was going to be doing this, I tagged the bad motivators in this because besides the fact this is the Eric Struthers box, I should not be rude and put that on silent. Okay, so this is kind of like, I'd say, the Luke Cruiser box. Because in this box we have for you Funko lovers. I know there's a few of you in here that are. See how you can see that. I'm going to hold it here for a second or two and hope it's a good picture. I won't know until... Oh, okay. That's not too bad. Maybe we'll get a little bit closer and see, how that is. I'm just sitting here holding it, showing you guys because I can't see. Okay. Now I'm just so I know for a future reference. The end of my... Alright. Oh, very professional of me. Okay. So we have Chopper from Star Wars Rebels. He is number 138. I'm not sure what's on this side. We got a little... that's who else we have. I don't know. I think I remember seeing Zeb and Sabine. I know this is kind of weird, but I got a crush on Sabine, even though not the doll, but the cartoon. But whatever. It's not like a fetish. I just think that if they were to make that cartoon into a human being, she would be very attractive. So, and I don't know if I finished it. Rural Farm Boy's not here to pull me in pull me back from my tangents. So I'm going to need Rez to be doing that for me when I see him. So that was the, yeah, Luke Cruiser, he loves Chopper. Yeah, that's about it on that. Okay, and then we have, because I said, we have Chopper, the Black Series figure. And it says on the back, Chopper is the resident droid of the Ghost, assisting the crew in everything from ship maintenance to combat, even though he doesn't always want to. After many years of repairs and patch job, Chopper has a beat-up, worn look that matches his sometimes cranky personality. Oh, and that's not good because you got a glare on that one, so you can't even see the picture. See, I'm gonna have to figure out for my people that do these, how they keep the glare from the computer screen, because I thought the glare was from my lights. Like, I actually had studio lights and everything, and I thought that was from the glare was from those, but it wasn't. Oh, see, that was a good one. That's kind of good. All right, Lay, you have a good one. So tilt left. I'm going to try this again just so I know for trying it out. See, it's still all a work in progress, you know? Oh, okay, yeah. Hardcore left, I think. But, okay, so you can't see it because I don't know how to do this without the glare, but he's got some gadgets and attachments in there. I think if I tilt down, it might work better. I'm not really sure. We'll see. Okay, yeah, see, that's a little better. But, yeah, we have some attachments there that are some things. I can't really tell what they are, looking in that. So, yeah. Looks like he's got an extra... Oh, alright. So it's a back leg to stand or a back leg to wheel if you don't want to have the fire shooting out of his butt. Okay. So that was that. So you guys that are in here, you want another one? You want to do? I mean, you know, I got really nothing else to do right now, except some cleaning before my girlfriend gets home, but until the restaurant's pumping up fully and she can afford to hire a manager, she is just, you know, working a lot. So she hasn't had a day off since they got their liquor license, or since the liquor license came in, and that was, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, a month ago. But she asked me last night, she said, if I can figure out how to not work Saturday and Sunday, would you be mad if I just got on a train and found an Airbnb somewhere on the water and just took some books in my journal and went and read? Of course not, you know? Why am I going to be upset? I got my puppies and my Star Wars friends, and I picked up a shift to overtime tomorrow. So, you know, I would love to be able to spend time with her, but, you know, adulting kind of sucks sometimes. So, okay, we got a book now, huh? Do we want a new book? And when I say new book, I mean something probably within the last year. Oh yeah, hit the like button, you guys. You know, I always forget that, you know, because like I was telling the last live stream, um, I want, you know, I started my channel a long time ago. Well, not a long time ago, but you know, that gets into um, you know, my whole origin thing. But I quit for a little while just because I burnt myself out because I was trying to do too much with it, and still kept ordering books. I just wasn't making any videos or anything to put it out on. So they just kept piling up. So, you know, my new books are from last October. They're just, you know, nothing new. So, okay, so we have no Legos. I never got into the Lego thing. Well, I mean, I did when I was younger. I just, when I started my channel up and, you know, buying things. Oh, okay, I got you, Rez. Started buying things because I didn't own anything Star Wars memorabilia or collectible wise that I have in my possession right now until last year's New York Comic Con, and I was there with all of the Rogue One Army and making Star Wars East Coast family, friends, followers, fans, and walking around with those people. I came home and I said, "Oh, okay," and I'm just a fucking idiot because I hit up eBay and was like, "Oh, okay, this is the cheapest price on this one. I'm gonna buy it. Oh, this is the cheapest price on this one. I'm gonna buy it." You know, not realizing that, you know, they were all going for $250 and I found one for $140. So I bought it because it was a great deal, but I could have found it at other places for $100. But yeah, I ended up blowing a lot of money. I got some good deals on things, but they're all pretty. I got pretty much all of the, or a majority of the older Black Series San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. Like, I'm looking at it right now, and I got the, this guy. I'll go grab him to show you. Oh, there's a bunch of shit piled on him. Whoa, Nelly. A little dusty. Alright, I'm back. Where'd I go? Alright, we got this guy. The Cantina Showdown. I don't know how well you can see it. If there's a glare or whatever. Put it up that way. Maybe get rid of the glare. It includes Han Solo figure with extra set of hands, holster, and blaster. Greedo figure with holster and blaster. And you're probably not getting a good picture of it, but maybe if I hold it back here, it's a little smaller then. I guess that wasn't too bad. Yeah, and then, you know, I have the Wampa and Luke Skywalker, and I have Han Solo and the Tauntaun, and then I have the Biker Scout. I have the Swoop Bike. It's funny. It's like I like the newer or the older ones. Not that I have anything against, you know, the new movies. I love the new movies. I think The Last Jedi is the best Star Wars movie that's been made to date. But like, I don't like the centerpieces and the way that they look for collectibles or things like that. Okay, so we're on to a book then, and we want a new book. Okay, give me a second. I'm not going to do the deluxe Smuggler's Guide right now because I want to be able to set that up with the camera and actually do a better job going through it. I mean, I guess I could. All right. You want the Smugglers? No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Unless that's what you guys want. But I just think it would be stupid for me to, you know, it's the deluxe version with all the extra crap they have in there. And locked in cases and stuff like that. So, you know, it'd be better if I could set up the switch spots with the book and, you know, be showing you the book and flipping through it, and instead of and being able to see in live time how it goes. So, all right, let's go get a box and see what we have. Because Jesus, I mean, I could probably do a book a day for the next 2 months. And I don't know if I'd probably run out by then. But we'll see. Oh shit, I forgot. I have probably about 10 or 15 books down here that have been opened up that I haven't gone through or done. But alright, let's go see what we got for a new book. A new old book. An old new book. Something. I know this makes for a riveting viewing. Not you, silly. Not you. Stop. What are you doing? Just stay there. We got no time for puppies right now. Okay. Okay. So, here we go. Alright, see, it is a little dusty, so I'm getting a little itchies. Little itchies here. But I did find an Amazon gift card with it. And I don't know if it's used or not. And I have a lot of stuff I was about to buy the other day, but I have to buy a plane ticket to go to a 100th birthday party in St. Louis the first weekend in October. That is why I have some plans to go to New York Comic Con on Friday, I know a few other people that are going. I have one person that I'm possibly going with. So if you are in the tri-state area and you want to go on Friday, hit me up. Or if you feel like flying in from Australia, Catherine, if you're still on here, just for one day. It's not a big deal. And then, yeah. Oh, and Lego Builder. Yes, you are the one that won last week. I don't know what just happened. You won. You met the criteria. No one really entered. You had to be an active participant and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And by being in the chat, you last week or 2 weeks ago, you were automatically entered. So I just clicked on something. I don't know what happened, and my screen just went blank. And now, okay, it's doing something to me here. I don't know why it's doing this, but that is pretty cool. I am gonna cancel that. Hopefully we don't die. Okay, we didn't die. All right, let's get back to business here. Oh, thanks, Rez. This I actually got from when You're Creepy podcast with Jesse and Rebecca started off. They did a contest and I won. So I got this shirt, and as far as I know, I am one of only 2 people to have this shirt. That would be myself and Jesse. And it is, of course, the Blue Harvest podcast Kia D shirt. It's a mash of Kia D and Super Mario Brothers 3. And yeah, and then this shirt, as I'm sure everyone that is in here knows, is from Star Wars Celebration. It is the shirt that Lando wore in Solo. And we have the book now. Opening it slowly. A holiday season coupon from Amazon for last Christmas. So, you know, yeah, it's a little bit old. What do you know? Case files on the galaxy's most notorious. It is Scum and Villainy. So, depending on when this book came out, just goes to show you the pile's been sitting there for a while. It has this nice little, it has this nice little case on here. So that when you get the picture, it is not interrupted with the words of the book. And it will probably also hold up a little bit better. Pablo Hidalgo, his name's on the book. Alright, so on the cover we have Aura Singh, we have Jabba the Hutt, we have Boba Fett. I'm just thinking, Emphas Nest is on here, but she was a good guy. But then again, she probably did some things that were not the best. You know, kind of going along with, well, I was going to say Cassian, but, you know, Cassian's not a good guy at all. He was just fighting for the good guys, I guess, because, you know, you blow away someone just so you don't get caught. I know it's survival of the fittest when it comes to being spies, but, you know, whatever. Okay, so then really quickly, once you open it up, okay. This is actually pretty cool. It starts off with, see, this is what I was talking about with the, with that other book that I have. Catherine, I wasn't saying anything bad against Cassian. I'm just saying, when you kill an innocent person to save yourself, it's hard to be considered a good guy. Yeah, Rise Lego Builder 1. It wasn't a Funko. It was a Black Series ATST. That's what I was saying really quick, and we'll get back to the book. Lego, anyone that subscribed to me that was actively active, meaning, you know, I would have to know you were active, so you'd have to be commenting on my posts, or you were commenting, you were talking in the live chat, or people don't subscribe to me, but when I post it on Facebook or Twitter, they're following me and they're commenting there, you know, so I at least know that way. But okay, so we have I don't want to sit here and read it all because I'm gonna, you know, I've already probably bored you enough with getting up and walking away. You know, you got a lot of words and some pictures, but then when you get into it, so I can't do this. So anyways, table of contents, part 1, The Last Days of the Republic, from the files of Tan Devo. That is one of the people that was listed on the front. And then part 2 is the Empire. Part 3 is the challenges of the New Republic. You know, so it just starts off with, you know, telling you what's going on. Then it gets into some of the characters that we have. Some people that seem pretty cool. I'm sure everybody in here seems pretty cool. You know, Like this one goes into, it looks like a little bit of propaganda. I want to make sure that you can see it before I pull it away without too much of a glare. Alright, so, which is funny because when I looked under here before and I said, oh yeah, this is a book that I have all on the propaganda that was used by both sides. And if I can get it in this picture, see that? Yeah, that's not good. There's a few, okay, there you go. A few pictures on the back. I gotta remember too, my screen is like a 16th the size of the screen that I'm looking at right now. It's like the size of a cell phone. So I'm trying to make sure you can see it, but if you have your screen and you know, it's open all the way, you know, you can see it, so I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, so that's where that comes into. So, you know, maybe I just need to start doing a book a day to get rid of the 60 or 70 books that I have from the RDS that are just laying around that haven't had anything done with them. But I'm actually going to have to go look a little bit more into this book. You know, I don't really know what I'm talking about. So, you know, it starts off with Zero. Well, not starts off, but Zero, and then seems to be a lot of the some Clone Wars stuff, and yep, Boba Fett. Goes along with the Clone Wars. Quinlan Voss on here, if you can see that picture. Matt, good to have you. I'm glad you could join us. You, Cad Bane. Looks like they're having a good old time. Death Watch. Black Sun. Pikes. Hut. Little action right there that you can see. We did a little chatting and a little talking with the dogs, and we opened up a combo box of a Black Series and a Funko Chopper. So yeah, and Matt, so you know, it is, well, it's the Scum and Villainy book that I opened up. That's been sitting around since, I don't know when it came out, before last Christmas. So it goes into all the crime syndicates. And then we have the Time of the Empire. And I was about to ask Matt, I have a question for you. How do I make it so I don't get a glare from my laptop onto the books and other things so people can see it? And I think I answered my own question. Just turn the brightness down because I don't really need it that bright. So we can just do that and maybe a little brighter. And that should solve the problem of um, all the glares that I have. And then, so I don't know if this book came out before Solo or not, because during the Empire, we go into the Scum Rats and Moloch. Oh, I don't even know if you got a good look at that. Oh yeah, that got rid of the glare right away. I wish I would have known that 90 videos ago. Because I'm smart. Yeah, I mean, I guess, you know, since I'm doing it this way and not showing it the other way, Boba Fett, and it gets into his gear. If IG-88, it's funny that I just lowered the screen to get rid of the glare, but now my lighting has gone down quite a bit on the book, so you can't see it as well. So now I just have to find a happy medium. Still a work in progress. Oh, God. I guess we can go up a little brighter. And I'm an idiot because the reason that it's getting... Oh, Jesus Christ. The reason it's not as bright when I lower the glare to get rid of the glare is because my frickin' laptop isn't as bright. I'm sure it's fine on your guys' end. So anyways, we're just going to pretend I don't talk anymore and I'm smart. Okay. Yeah, so this is really cool. We got some good stuff in here. Then it goes through and it gives, you know, bounty hunter gear for everybody. We know these guys. Okay, so everybody or a lot of people were talking about how Solo was just fan service. And, you know, I personally think Solo is, out of all the Star Wars movies, it's the most fun. And yeah, it was an entire movie of Easter eggs and fan service, but if you had never watched Star Wars before, you could still watch the movie, and it was amazing. One of the things people said wasn't needed. Hang on. All right, never mind. I'm getting my movies mixed up. Rogue One. One of the things people said wasn't needed were these two guys. But obviously, they had a little bit more tie-in that may have been gotten rid of. Um, you know. So this book would have had to come out after. So, you know what? I don't know. I keep going back and forth on what they have and what people um, are saying, but there's, I guess during the, I mean, it would make sense during the Empire, you know, more about Enfys Nest and her swoop bike and some art. And then we get into, because I haven't gotten into the comics yet, we have Dr. Aphra. Yes, everyone, when you get off of this, don't do it now. Stay with me. When you get off of this, just go to Twitter and hashtag make Solo 2 happen, hashtag make Termis canon. And, you know, someday. We've now gone a little bit further in the timeline, and we're with an arrest warrant for Princess Leia. You know, it deals with a little map over here. We got a little map on there. That was my my first video. Well, not my first video, but my first like real video, I guess, that I incorporated things with it. Was make Turbis Canon video. Because I had met David, you know, online and on Twitter, and got the whole story, and you know, it was just one of those stories that it's good, heartfelt, and you know, I made a video about it, and it's got some views. I know I've talked in one of my other live streams. There's only been a couple. About how my most viewed videos, well, my most viewed and most time watched video, I was laying in bed and pulled out my phone and recorded the Oscars when they came out for The Last Jedi, for those 2 minutes, and threw it up on YouTube, and it had 80,000 views. And when I stopped making videos and came back, it had gone from 80,000 views to 20,000 views. YouTube took 60,000 views from it, which kind of sucks, but they just said that's what happened. They don't tell you why when I tried to find out. All right, Catherine, thank you very much for stopping in and seeing us open some stuff and talking about stuff that we open. So it ends here with showing seized contraband.